looking at inverse proportion and how we can do questions with that. So when we have inverse proportion, we will see that generally we'll have that proportion sign and a 1 over x squared. So as the y goes up, the x will go down. As the x goes up, the y will go down. So they're not directly proportional. It's inverse proportion. So similar to the process we used for direct proportion, but we need to set up our equation differently. So we've got our question here where we've got y is proportional to 1 on x squared. So rather than just the x on the bottom, like our general form, we've got an x squared on the bottom. We've also got two sets of information there to try and find a k value and then to solve the question of finding y when x equals 3. So we've got that x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 3. So we've got 3 is going to equal 1 over 1 squared. And actually not 1 over, we have to write k over. So we need to do that first step, like I said in my video on direct proportion, is to change that to k over x squared. So we've got k over 1 squared. That means that our k is equal to 3. Now we'll check it with that other piece of information that we had when x equals 2, that y is equal to 3/4. So in that case, we would have 3 over 4 is equal to k over, and our x is 2, so that would be 2 squared. So we would have k over 4 is equal to 3 over 4, therefore our k must be equal to 3. So we've got our equation, so now we know that k is equal to 3 over x squared. If we want to find y when, y is equal to 3 over x squared, so if we want to find y when x equals 3, we're going to sub in a 3 to that rule. So we have 3 squared. 3 squared is 9, so we've got 3 over 9. And we can simplify that to 1 over 3.